Hello everyone, it's Ukulele Saz. Welcome to another video. This time we're talking about a very popular chord progression in music that you probably don't realise that you already know, but will help unlock so many more songs for you to be able to learn and play, and will help your ear become that little bit better at listening to music too. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a little like. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you're updated every week whenever I release a new video. And if you really like my stuff, check out my BuyMeCoffee page where you can become a member of the Tab Shack or the Jam Hut, and you'll get access to all of my learning materials and teaching resources that go alongside each lesson, as well as some other weekly challenges and things as well. You can also follow me on social media on Facebook and Instagram just to keep up to date with my life and ventures as a full-time ukulele person in Glasgow, Scotland. Last time we looked at the 6 chord in a key, so we have been looking at the 1 chord, the 4 chord, the 5 chord and the 6 chord. The 6 chord is our relative minor, meaning that it shares the same family of chords as the tonic. So what we're going to have a look at today is a very popular chord progression that uses these 4 chords in a very particular order. And that order is this: the 1, the 5, the 6 and the 4. So what we'll do is we'll have a little look at that chord progression in different keys. We'll then look at some songs that use this exact same chord progression, and then I'll give you some little tips on how you can start to recognise this chord progression by ear and how you can start to memorise and recognise it in different keys as well and put it into practice for your own learning. If you've ever listened to pop music, rock music, country music, worship kind of music, then most likely you will have heard this chord progression too, because it is featured in so many different pop songs. It's crazy. And it's actually known that a lot of your top pop rock artists will be asked to write a song using this progression because we are so tuned into it, we automatically find it so catchy that a lot of the time it becomes a hit single, and very often it becomes a top hit in the charts too. It's really popular because it's so catchy and upbeat. It's versatile, it can be used in many different ways and forms, using many different rhythms. It can be taken for a sadder song, it can be used for a happier, brighter kind of song. I think one of the things about it is the fact that there's the minor chord in there as well that just gives it that little bit of variety between bright and dark. And if you've ever seen that very famous YouTube video that was out way back in the early YouTube days by Axis of Awesome, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So let's have a look at some of these chord progressions in different keys. So I've displayed them up here for you now. We are going to start with the key of C, and I'm going to explain how it all works in the key of C as well. So in the key of C, we play C, that's our 1. We then go to the 5 chord, which is our tension chord, the dominant, that's G. We then go to A minor, the relative minor, the 6 chord, and then we go to F. That's our subdominant, the F chord, for a bit more balance just to finish it off nicely. So if we put that with a couple of bars, we'll play 2 bars for each with down-up strumming. It's going to sound like this: C. Recognise that? Could you feel that that was a bit noticeable, recognisable? You probably can. Now let's talk a little bit about what happens when we're changing here. We start on the 1, the tonic, and then you can feel the tension. And rather than resolving to 1, we go to the relative minor for a bit of emotion, a bit of melancholy, and then we balance out. Did you recognise that pattern of chords? I certainly did when I first realised that this popular chord progression was so popular. I certainly realised, oh, I play these chords together quite a lot in quite a lot of songs. Let's try it in G this time. So we've got G. We've got D. E minor, the 6. And C. We recognise those chords? The 1, G, and then 5, D, and then the 6, and then the 4. It's the exact same thing. Now let's try F, which is just a little bit below G. See if you can hear that we're playing the same thing, it just sounds a little bit lower. So starting on F. 1, 2, 3, and F. C, which is 5. D minor. And then B flat. F. C. D minor, and then B flat. And on F. We're going to take the key of G, so we're going to play G, D, E minor, and C, the 1, 5, 6, 4, and the key of G major. And now we're going to have a look at some of the songs that use this progression. Now the chord progression will stay the same order of the chords, but you will notice that the rhythm will change, and this is one of the things that actually makes the songs sound different. Otherwise every song would sound even more similar. So let's try it out now. We'll play through the chord progression once, and then we'll take it from there. So we'll go do 2 bars for each. No more, how many songs that are so famous, so popular, use that same progression. Now, as I mentioned earlier, if you really want to see even more songs that use it, check out the Axis of Awesome video, because it's really fun, it's just a really joyful video, and seeing all of the different songs and how they're played is just fascinating. Now, did you notice that the rhythm really did change? Now, I didn't really play how I would play the exact rhythm for the songs, for each of the songs, but you could tell that the timing changed. Maybe I played 1 bar for each chord, maybe I played 2, maybe I changed on the offbeat, maybe I played 3/4 timing instead of 4/4 timing, but one thing stayed the same, and that was the progression. Now, what can be changed across these are the keys. So instead of playing them all in G, each song's probably got a different key that it's being played in. And in fact, a lot of the time when these songs are being covered, we will change the key according to our ability and to our vocal range and how we enjoy singing each of these songs. So it's really cool when you realise that actually these songs use the same progression. All that changes is the pitch. So now you must be thinking, so okay, I know that, so what's the importance of really knowing all of this, and how am I supposed to recognise this or learn this? Well, here are a few tips for you. Okay, so pick one key and play it over and over. Play it over and over, play the chords so that you really can hear what those chords sound like in your head, especially listening to it and hearing it on the ukulele. This will be a really nice way for you to hear how those different chords sound. Find your songbook and look up and see if any of the songs that you play use that progression. So a couple of things that you could use to help you are a circle of fifths, for example, like Noisy Clan's here. You've got the 1 chord, which is A, our 5, which is E, 6 at the bottom, and our D, and you can work your way around depending on what key you're in, get to know the 1, 4, 5, 6. Noisy Clan have also got these really cool cheat sheets, in which one of them is keys. You've got the circle of fifths on one side, which is great because you can see it all in one place. And then on this side, we've got our different popular keys. So we've got C, G, D, A, E, and F. And along the top, it shows us the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can pick out your 1, 5, 6, 4 chords on there nicely too. It's a nice little visual tool while you're practicing, looking through your songbook. And while you're looking through your songbook, you can match up with this lovely little cheat sheet and find the 1, 5, 6, 4. See which songs use it and see if you can play and hear and recognise it. Another couple of really cool things that you can do is, one, you can write your own. So pick one of the keys. Let's say you want to pick the key of D. So you would pick D, you would pick A, you would pick B minor and G. That's the 1, 5, 6, 4 and D major. And you just get used to the chords. You'll be amazed at how quickly you're able to write a song that actually sounds like a song. Again, because this chord progression just seems to work so nicely. In fact, when I was younger, when I was a teenager, whenever I look back at the songs that I had written at that time, I naturally did write songs using that progression so many times. So it's funny how naturally our ears are just so tuned into it we don't even realise. And finally, something else that you can try is to recognise maybe some pop songs in the charts on the radio and see if you can hear the chord progression that's been used. Now, this is a lot harder, this will take a lot more practice, but the more you try it, the easier this will get. And see if you can recognise any songs that perhaps use that progression and see what you come up with. Again, you'll probably be amazed at just how many. Think Harry Styles, Taylor Swift, your popular artists like that still use these progressions even now. Okay, so that's the 1, 5, 6, 4. Now, these 4 chords in that order are super popular, but there are also so many different combinations of the 1, 6, 5, 4 as well. And now that you've started to look at your songbooks and look at songs that you're learning, and now that you're starting to know and recognise the 1, 4, 5, 6 in different keys, you'll find now how many different songs, popular songs, will use a combination of this progression. It's crazy just how many songs these 4 chords cover in music that we listen to and love. So I hope you found this helpful, I hope you've learned something from it, I hope you found it insightful. Let me know what you think in the comments, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to check out Noisy Clan for a discount, 20% off using my code SAZUK on any Noisy Clan product. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you the next time.